you guys played a married couple. Mm-hmm. How was that?
Well, he knows my husband. So
and
that
you.
And me.
I've known them for a really long time.
Okay.
So it was both good and...
awesomely awkward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I loved like creating this marriage with Kathryn, and we just used our powers of imagination.
Yeah.
And but we also had to be very intimate with each other. So there was a kind of it was kind of like before, like, forgive me, Ethan, and then you go.
Oh my God, it was hilarious. Yes, it did. It made it easier, and also just like because when you know somebody, it's also it becomes a little bit more awkward. But we are by the time we did that scene or any of our sex scenes, it was like. So the end of the shoot, we were on fumes at that point. Like, party manners were down.
Yeah.
Like, basically, like...
It was also, Jill was super, like, it was a closed set. There was no feed going out. It was, that scene was me and Kathryn and Jimmy Frona, our cinematographer, and Jill. There were 4 people in the room.
Oh, okay.
And so it was like this big, I mean, everyone was helping everyone, even just holding up the camera. Like, I was holding Kathryn, Jimmy was holding me up, Jill was holding Jimmy. Like, it was very... it felt very safe, and also there was a kind of feeling of, like, with Kathryn, like, apologies for everything, like, up front, like, sorry.
This has had 2 children, just get into it. I don't know what it's going to look like. Just enjoy.
This is me,
or
this is you.
We're pros, fine.
Yeah.
So it was fine. It was so quick, we didn't have time to think about it, and it's actually, like, more, for me, like, more vulnerable, the intimacy part of it, actually.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, if you when you're a few
weeks, I don't care that much about the nudity.
Look at how good you look.
He looks great.
Thank you.
But when you're in when you're in a few weeks into
hard.
filming and you've already established this kind of marriage, you're not thinking like, this is me and Kathryn Hahn. Like there's a part of your brain that knows that it's fake, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's another part of you that's like, you're really dropped in. You're really like experiencing this couple, and you want to create something that the camera can capture that feels like a moment of real truth,
Yes. And then you wanted to save Juno.
Yes.
You had a little fun at a strip club.
I did. I really did. In real life and on camera.
Oh.
But we, do you mean in real life or on camera?
On camera.
What do you know?
Exactly. What's happening? Juno, that scene was, it's awesome and unexpected, and there were so many different versions of it that we shot. I mean, one of them I just like burst into hysterical tears, and one of them we couldn't stop laughing. And it was again like the sex scene. It was like this teeny little booth, and it was just Jim and Jill and Juno and I, and it was really, really moving. Like to me, Rachel's just captured by something in that moment by this young girl.
Yeah, Juno loved that scene too.
Oh, I love that scene so much.
Which, The Last Dance?
Yeah.
We really that was. I mean, I just love that woman so much. We really lucked out on this cast. I mean, this was so easy and comfortable, and then that was so amazing, and she's heaven. That scene was a turning point for me too. Was a big one because it was just unexpected where we went to together in that scene, and what was revealed without saying anything.
Yeah.
And was heaven, and she was so good.
That was one really cool thing about the process was you didn't know what was going to happen when the cameras rolled. You figured it out as you went along.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't like, I mean, the bad kind of acting is like, I have an agenda for this scene and I'm going to do it, and then this was more like, I remember like the poker scene, where she comes down and the guys are playing poker. It was really like so electric. I had no idea what was going to happen, or even the scene we did with the candles in the garage. Like, it was really a lived-in kind of moment-to-moment discovery.
That's awesome. You guys played a great film, and like you transitioned. You were able to transition your character from the beginning to the end, and they were so different.
Mm.
And
yes, she has quite an arc.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I even think just physically, like she goes from, I love when you first see her and she's wearing like sweatpants and big shirts and she's kind of hiding in that kind of very genderless clothing, and by the end she's just like naked having an orgasm. So yeah, just even the like physical arc of it is just says so much. Yeah. It was amazing to figure that out together with Jill. Yeah.
Fabulous job, you guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Really nice to meet you.
Really nice meeting you.